Injections and painkillers are not fixing your sciatica, they're just masking it. And if your pain keeps coming back, it's because you're missing something that I'm about to show you. The disc is still compressed, the nerve is still irritated, and every time you do the wrong things, you're making it worse. And what you need to be doing is this instead. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, founder of RehabFix. We've helped thousands with low back pain, disc herniations, and sciatica fully recover through our one-on-one online coaching program. And in this video, I'm going to show you a simple 3-step process to finally relieve sciatica at the source so you can finally get lasting relief instead of temporary fixes that injections and drugs provide. So if you've been relying on painkillers to manage your sciatica, you've probably noticed something frustrating. They might take the edge off for a few hours, but the pain always comes back, and sometimes worse. And this is a routine that many of you are in when it comes to injections. Injections are sold as a treatment for sciatica, but it rarely is. Sometimes it makes it a little bit better. Sometimes it makes it worse. Many times it does nothing. It is extremely rare for it to provide lasting benefit because it's not changing your movement. It's not changing the position of the disc. It's not changing the mobility of the nerve or what's compressing the nerve. It's not changing these things. And they're definitely not changing your movement mechanics or the strength or stability of your spine. It's not doing any of this. And because so many of you are stuck in this exact cycle, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to fix this the right way so you can avoid the drugs, injections, and surgery that so many are trapped in. So in this 3-step system we use with many of our online clients, I'm going to walk you through taking pressure off the disc and nerve, reversing disc stress, and then locking in long-term stability for lasting benefit. So let's break it down. First, let's decompress the disc and take pressure off the nerve. Because for many of you right now, your disc is compressed. It is bulging, you have a herniation, and that is what is impacting your nerve and causing the sciatica to travel down your leg, creating numbness, tingling, burning, electric shock-like symptoms. And you might notice these symptoms are worse when you try to stretch your leg, sit for long periods, or bend forward like you're trying to touch your toes. These are extremely common symptoms. So if we can reduce pressure off the disc, we will reduce pressure off the nerve, and then your sciatica pain will reduce. So a way you can do this is to lay over the arm. We're going to use the arm of the couch to block our pelvis. Allow your upper body to hang over the edge, gently resting your arms on the floor. And now focus on totally relaxing your lower back muscles, your core muscles, your glute, your hip flexors. Relax everything, allowing gravity to do the work. The couch is blocking your pelvis up and gravity is pulling your upper body down, thus separating your lower back in a very gentle motion. And actually having a little bit of flexion in your lower back, a little bit of rounding forward can help this process. This will open up your spine, take pressure off the disc and surrounding joints. It creates space around the nerve and it begins to calm down that irritation. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes or as long as you can without your head filling up with too much blood. You should feel relief build. You should not feel pain increase or pain go further down the leg. If you do, you need to stop this exercise. Now that we've reduced some pressure around the disc and nerve, we want to actually reverse disc stress, reverse the disc bulge. And yes, that is possible. Think about this. When you bend forward or sit for long periods, your back or sciatica pain increases, right? Well, that's because the pressure in the disc changes based on the position your body's in. When we bend forward or sit and bend forward, that often increases our pain. This is called flexion intolerant. It means when we bend forward, it increases pressure on your disc, which pushes it further back, increases the bulge or herniation, and then impacts the sensitive tissues or the nerve even more, which increases your pain. So if we know that certain movements increase disc pressure, make your pain worse, then what that means is there will be certain movements that do the opposite, that move the disc the right way, that take your pain away, that improve your function. And that is what we're identifying right now. Hey, real quick, I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. So if bending forward or sitting long periods increases your pain, let's do the opposite to reverse it. So we're going to take your spine the opposite direction to reverse the stress, to reduce the disc bulge, to take it away from the nerve, because 97% of disc herniations can be resolved without surgery when you do the right thing. This can be reversed. So here's a movement that is highly effective at doing that we're going to work on today. A simple way to begin this is in a standing position. Lean onto the edge of a table or a couch, back your feet up a few feet, and now gently push your hips forward towards the couch or table. This is allowing you to hold your body in a suspended position. It actually helps provide some decompression-like effect on your lower back while you do this. And then as you push the hips forward, you're obviously working into lumbar extension, the opposite motion that stresses the disc. And as we gently perform this repetitively, it's slowly working that disc forward, slowly pushing it back forward, where it came from, away from the nerve, restoring your mobility little by little. This is focusing on where your symptoms are coming from, not focusing on the leg, not doing injections in your leg or foam rolling your leg or acupuncture on your leg, but focusing on where the sciatica is coming from, the lower back, the disc that's hitting the nerve. And this type of motion can help slowly restore that. So be sure to perform this gently, just going to tolerance each time, attempting to push further over time, allowing your range of motion to improve. And the reason I'm showing you this variation is because there's many other extension movements that we can work on depending on our client's scenario, depending on what they respond to, what they can and can't do. And for many of you, maybe getting on the ground is difficult. So I just wanted to show you an easy variation that you can do in a standing position that a lot of you might be able to work into to begin making this progress. Again, don't force the movement. You should notice your range of motion gets better and no pain should be increasing down the leg. If it does, stop the movement. Now, after these two movements, we should have better mobility and less pressure around the disc and nerve. So now we want to stabilize your spine to lock it in. And this is a highly effective core and spine stability movement. You're going to get on your hands and knees, drop down to your elbows, and now lift your knees slightly off of the ground and hold this position. You can even drive the floor away to engage your shoulder blades and really begin to work stability of your body. Start with just holding this for time to ensure you're comfortable with it, keeping your core braced and your spine neutral. This might look like a unique position, but it's really great for improving stability of your trunk and of your spine. And it is low back friendly, which is the most important thing. Now, as you build strength in this position, we can progress it by extending one leg at a time, holding for a few seconds, then switching. This is now incorporating anti-rotation stability, challenging your spine and your core even more while activating your glutes, of course. This is going to increase the difficulty to improve the amount that we're loading our spine and challenging ourselves. This is a crucial component to long-term recovery because we can do many things to reduce pain. But if you do not load your spine, challenge your body to create long-term adaptive changes, many of the results you experience, you risk being temporary. So you need a pain reduction phase of your plan, but then you need a bulletproofing plan too, to rebuild that resilience and strengthen your body in all the right places. So this sequence I took you through will decompress your disc, reverse disc pressure, and stabilize your spine and core. That is how you actually begin fixing the problem. But like I said, there's different variations to these movements. Some of you will respond really well to this, and if you do, congratulations. It means it would be very easy to fix your issue with the right plan. And some of you might have struggled a little bit. And so there's modifications we can make, and there's different variations of these to ensure that you're doing the things that are right for you, and then you have the right bulletproofing plan after to get you to your goals. And that's what a ton of people miss is what should they be doing? When should they be doing it? When do they progress? And then how do you get back to all the activities without flaring up over and over? And we actually found a way to map that out for you exactly. And it's called our centralization process. And this process tells us what is causing your pain, what you need to specifically do to fix it with a detailed plan, and then a bulletproofing process to get you stronger than you've ever been, back to full exercise without any pain, fear, or worry. So if you are serious about fixing your sciatica and you'd like a structured plan to healing, then all you need to do is text me the word pain to 317-751-9509. And you can get a tailored step-by-step plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica issues following our centralization process. Text me right now so you don't miss this opportunity to finally fix your pain and live the life that you deserve. And after you text me, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at RehabFix for more free daily videos and insights into my life and what I'm doing for myself and our clients around the world to get a bulletproof low back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see some of you in our program real soon.